When my brothers try to draw a circle to exclude me, I shall draw a larger circle to include them. Where they speak out for the privileges of a puny group, I shall shout for the rights of all mankind. These are the words of the Reverend Pauli Murray, whom the Episcopal Church remembers today, July 1st. Pauli Murray was an early and committed civil rights activist and the first African-American woman ordained as a priest in the Episcopal Church. You'll hear more about Pauli Murray and a few other Episcopalians who have influenced our nation's history as we gather this Sunday for a special service and discussion commemorating the 250th anniversary of our nation's independence. I hope you'll join us this Sunday. But for now, since it's Pauli Murray's feast day, I want to tell you a bit more about her. Born in Baltimore in 1910, Murray was raised in Durham, North Carolina. After college, Murray applied to graduate school at the University of North Carolina and was denied entry due to her race. She went on to graduate from Howard University Law School in 1944. While a student at Howard, she participated in sit-in demonstrations that challenged racial segregation in drugstores and cafeterias in Washington, D.C. Denied admission to Harvard for an advanced law degree because of her gender, Murray received her Master's of Law from UC Berkeley in 1945. After law school, Murray did research on segregation laws in the United States. Her research was foundational for Thurgood Marshall in his work on the decisive Supreme Court decision of Brown versus Board of Education in 1954. Committed to dismantling barriers of race, Murray saw the civil rights and women's rights movements as intertwined and believed that Black women had a vested interest in the women's movement. In later life, she discerned a call to ordain ministry, and on January 8, 1977, she was ordained as a priest at Washington National Cathedral. She then served at churches in D.C. and Baltimore until her death in 1985. A fact that I think brings Murray's life home for me is that Pauli Murray's first time celebrating the Eucharist as a priest was at Chapel of the Cross in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It was the same church that her grandmother had been baptized in as a slave. She now celebrated as a priest. Pauli Murray was a citizen, a leader, an advocate, a scholar, an agitator, and a priest in God's church. She reminds us that as a nation and a church, our work is never done. Thank God for leaders like Pauli Murray who show us the way.